Hello everyone, welcome back to Walk With Me Gaming. Guess what? We're doing a big one. Oh man, Wind Waker. Legend of Zelda Wind Waker. This is, you know what, I'm gonna say, this is tied with Breath of the Wild for my favorite Zelda game. I just absolutely adore this game. This was like the first, my first major Legend of Zelda. So this is my go-to. I know a lot of people have like the experience with like Ocarina of Time, but this one will always be, I think, my favorite, and also I think like one of the best made ones. Like there's so much to it that I think works so well. Just absolutely adore this game. So very excited to be playing this. I just figured out today that when I tried running this on the emulator that I had before, it wasn't working. It was just chugging along super slow, couldn't keep up with anything. Turns out all I needed was a different emulator. The game itself actually works fine and my computer can totally run it. I just had a bad emulator. So there we go. Now we have a functioning one. So that means many more Gamecube game opportunities. So looking forward to that. There are so many things about this game that I will be pointing out throughout the playthrough. These videos will probably be a little bit on the longer side just because this is such a huge game and it's going to take forever to get through. And this will obviously not be a 100% collect everything playthrough, because this game has one of the most exhausting 100% to do. Maybe not as bad as the 900 Korok seeds in Breath of the Wild, but at least a significant one. The collection of pictographs where you can only carry 3 pictures at a time, and you have to go to this guy and he'll make the pictures, and you have to change time over the course of multiple days for each picture. It's exhausting, and some of the pictures you have to, anyway, the whole thing's exhausting. So we're not doing a full 100%, but we'll get to the end, obviously. Maybe we'll collect some special stuff along the way. We'll check out some secret areas along the way, just not the entire thing. We're not gonna uncover the whole map, though maybe just at least a few of the interesting ones. I love this intro. This music, I still think that Wind Waker's music is unmatched in terms of quality and atmosphere. Like the music builds on so well. Like so much of the music feels like just this epic adventure on the high seas. Like all the instruments are perfect for it used. And this introduction is a perfect just balance of intimidating and creepy with that familiarity of the theme that everyone knows for Zelda. Ah, so good. Yeah. So this one, the interesting thing with it, so if you don't know, Legend of Zelda is very in-depth with multiple layers of things, and recently they put out a book that explained where each of the games in the Legend of Zelda series fell into the timeline, and the timeline itself is split 3 ways at Ocarina of Time based on whether you're going by Link as a child, Link as an adult, or Link being killed by Ganondorf. So, interesting way to do that. This one is I want to say this is the Fallen timeline. I have no idea which timeline it is exactly, but this, like the story was saying in here as I talked over it, basically the story was that the child came and saved the world at some point, and then he kind of disappeared. So that's it. And now, to honor that child, people on these islands do this thing where they dress their kids up in the green outfits. So that's what we're gonna be doing. Because that's one of the cool things with this one is that Link is not some destined hero. I mean, not every game has that case, but like most of the time Link is in some way like training to be a knight or just like serving under the royal family or has some connection to that. So to have him just be not even just a common person, but just a child, and he takes on this great adventure. It's super cool, and yeah, loving this. I think my favorite thing with the design of this game is the facial expressions, because you will see. I mean, I really wish that they implemented more of this, and maybe there are certain things that you can do, but when you have more realistic characters, you just can't get that level of detail and direction with the facial expressions. Because I love how he'll look around at things and his eyes will be attracted to different objects as you're walking around. So it's just a cool factor. Like, there's so many things about this game that just feel impressive. So yeah, now we're playing. I gotta make sure I get used to this. I hate going down the ladders. Just gonna drop. That would be murder on your knees, and by that I mean your knees would literally snap off. What do we got here? What's over here? Can I read this? The controller's a little finicky, little too sensitive, but that's okay. Oh man, this is kind of weird because I'm used to Breath of the Wild where you can jump, and clearly that is not the case in here. This is actually going to be interesting because I'm going to have to kind of relearn this because I haven't played a Zelda game since Breath of the Wild came out, and I've played that through, I think, 3 times all the way through. So I've played a lot of Breath of the Wild. What's up, sir? Oh. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, wow. A wild pig. Do you see him? My wife really wanted a pet. Go get him. Crawling. Elements of stealth in this game. They're pretty slight, but you know, they're effective. Watcha! Pig. We have the pig. And where are we gonna bring this? No. Get away from him. We have a pig. The little oinks that the pig makes is just wonderful. Yeah, just like it's seriously like the pig oinking stuff like that is what makes these details in this game so interesting and adorable. Like, it's just so cute. The pigs are one of my favorite things. They kind of replace cuckoos from previous games as the primary wandering animal who also can totally kill you. You want more pigs? I got more pigs. Pigs! Have a second one. Let's see. We got one more somewhere here. Oh, thank you. I'm gonna need all this. Now that's a birthday present. Alright, where's that last piggy? I think it's over on the other side. Oh, alright, of course. The old man with the giant brain. That is not your brain, sir. That is clearly a tumor. You need help. You need some sort of medical assistance. There's the piggy. I see him in the distance. This game is so beautiful. Everything... Oh. That's a rock. I thought I saw a pig. That was a rock. Oh, there he is. Spotty pig. What's up, little spotty pig? I'm gonna get you. Nope. Calm down. Calm your little hooves. There we go. I've claimed this pig. It is mine. but I shall give it as a gift to the woman because she has money. Ah, God, this game. This game is so... everything about it. This game, it makes me so happy to play this again. Because I just love the design of this. Like, the music, the style, the cell shading, everything about it. It's perfect. It's exactly what it needs to be. And that's... I feel like that's rare for a game to have something like this. Like, I remember, I think Game Informer gave this a 9.75 out of 10, and that's a pretty impressive score for any game. So when that happened, I was like, wow, this must be good. And then I played it, I'm like, I agree, 100%. Oh, the ruby's up there. Useless to me. Alright, I think I need 80 rupees to get, or maybe not. Maybe I can get the bag. Alright, we got Beetle. So this is the first appearance of Beetle, the salesman, who has shown up in many things after this, but this squealing gentleman, this is his first time here. Okay, it's only 20. Thank you. Oh boy, I was gonna record more stuff later tonight, but my voice is already getting shot. So I guess this will be it for tonight. Not stopping here. I'm just saying that's right. Saving up points. We definitely need a hoi pair. hoi. I don't know how you say that, actually. The pear is terrifying. Did you carve that yourself? Or do they grow that way? You terrifying monster. All-purpose bait. This is very useful. Okay. All the descriptions. Yes. At least after that, I don't need to get that description again. Alright. That's all we can afford right now. See ya, sir. Even the characters, like, focus on people. Like, when you get near them, they look at you and pay attention. Do I dare? Nah, I'm not gonna be mean this time. But you can totally throw a rock and break that lady's jar. Alright, let's do a little, let's do a little of this. Right. We're gonna use a pear. So this is a cool mechanic. You get to play as a seagull. You just eat the pear, and suddenly you're a seagull. And this is an easy way to bypass some things to get yourself some extra rupees. So why not? Come on. There it is. Get it? Yes. Alright. Any up here? I think there's a red rupee around here somewhere. Oh, there's a blue one. Oh, what have we got here? Can I don't think I can... I don't know why I'm having such trouble controlling this, but I'm struggling with these seagull powers. That's just a 1. I don't need a 1. Give me that 5. Give me 5. Oh, I know where the 20 is. There it is. We see it. Up on top of the watchtower. Where Link likes to nap. A little quickly. There we go. Alright, I think that's about all we can do. Oh, there's another. And, yeah, and we can... I missed. There we go. And, cool thing is, obviously, before we get to our adventuring, I can actually get a little sampling of the world up here. Just, see what all the fuss is about. No, I trapped myself. Seagull entrapment. No. There we go. Get that. Seagulls don't fly this high. I don't know why the seagull has a height box that they have to stay in, but we got this. Uncomfortable seagull crush. Alright, I think we're done. Now that we collected all that money, we can buy some more. Oh, no, I didn't mean to do that. Okay. Okay. Get down. I know I'm gonna push. So, I did have to kind of lay out the buttons a little different because the GameCube controller is so different. But I mean, it's just a different layout because the GameCube has that giant A button in the middle, and then the B buttons off to the side, and the X and the Y are on top. It's just a different style, and unfortunately, that kind of means that everything's wrong on a new controller, because in new controllers, A button is on the right, X is on top, Y is to the left, and B is on the bottom. And so when I go to hit the Y button, what I'm actually hitting is the X button on my controller. So it's kind of weird. But you make do. Alright, dude. I'm gonna come and get some knowledge. Only because I want to see all his stuff get knocked off the walls. What's up, strange beardy man? You gonna teach me a lesson? Teach me about your sciences? I'd rather learn from your brother. Oh, calm down, Dumbledore. There's so much personality to these characters. Like even just the sounds that they make, like, are so that I don't want to say exaggerated, but they're kind of intense, and that makes it a lot of fun. All right, we gotta go see our grandma. Ooh, had a weird. That was unexpected. What's up, Sniffles? Oh, what's up? You're the little Sniffles mom, right? Yeah, she found me. I know about jars. Alright. Well, let's go see Grandma. There's also a secret hidden down here, but we don't need that yet. We can do that another time. Let's go see Grandma. Hello, grandmother. Where are you? Do you have a surprise for my birthday? Oh, yes. Aw. So cute. I like that even the cutscenes, like, aren't, like, I don't know, they're not overly done. Like, they still feel like you could be playing them, like your character is doing things that you would expect him to do, kind of. Alright, so we have to wear the hero's garb now. Because that's what we do. It's a special event. She's so tiny. Yeah, no more badly monsters on this happy island. Well, not yet. What a cute little shield. Yeah. It's a nice outfit. So yeah, basically it's like he doesn't get this suit because of some kind of divine right or anything. It's just a kid, and they all celebrate birthdays in this way for young boys. Everyone dresses up like this character, and Link just happened to be the one guy who gets stuck having to act the hero. So funny stuff. Alright, so now we've done enough exploring. We've only barely progressed the story, and we're 20 minutes in. So might as well just head on out to do something else. So let's go back here and see our sister. Show her our awesome garb. What are you looking at, Link? What's so interesting? You want to break that rock? Is that what it is, huh? You're just looking off to... What are you staring at? Pay attention, Link. We're going on an adventure. Alright, let's go see. Let's go see our sister. Climbing up. Climbing up the ladder, climbing up the ladder. Oh, man. I miss old Game Grumps. I like new Game Grumps. I'm gonna say that now, but I do kind of miss the old days of JonTron. There was some charm to John and Aaron. Just like they were kind of childish, and that's kind of what made it funny. Yeah, you like them? Pretty nice. Okay. I hope you brought me cake. I love that she doesn't even like give it to you. She lets you borrow it. Yeah, she asks you to give it back later. Well, I kind of need it now. Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, just borrow for your birthday. I mean, you guys don't have too many worldly possessions, so I guess borrowing is totally fine. All right, let's see what we can see. Are you looking at the... Oh no, those inverted controls. No, thank you. I'm gonna have to remember how to use these. Zooming in, zoom. Up there. There we go. What's up? Yeah, I'm looking at the post box. Oh, okay, there we go. Had to activate this. Oh my gosh, he's panicking. There we go. Is this our main antagonist? Is this our friend? What is this? Madness. It is funny because this game really starts off just showing like this is not your battle. Like and it kind of leads to that later. Like Link is not necessarily chosen to do this. Like he earns his hero ability. Like, and that's pretty cool. Like it kind of almost makes Link the everyman to some extent. Like he's just a kid. There's nothing special about him. He just happens to be the one to step up and do what needs to be done. So at this point, I need a sword to get into that forest. So where am I gonna get that? Well, you might remember that old guy was saying how his brother does all that stuff, and Grandma was talking about how he knows how to use a sword. And so of course, we're gonna do that. And you know what's the best part about this game? There's no swimming underwater. There's no water temple. In this game, completely composed of sailing across the seas, there's no water temple. And it's wonderful. I know some people might have been like, "Oh, we should have something," but yeah, things are serious. Oh, I didn't get to see him pushing his shark. Oh well. All right, we're doing some training. I love this part. Like, you know, that's a pretty skilled kid to be able to jump backwards and do a standing backflip. Slice the old man. All right, this is the only way to play. It's so nice that L targeting worked so much better in this game. Just instead of like the game or the Ocarina of Time and all that, just it wasn't very responsive to stuff. Like you really had to, like the Z targeting didn't help as much as it should have. Spin attack. Hoya! Fantastic. All right. Oh, parry attack. That's a cool. That's a cool move too. Like the fighting system in this is pretty straightforward, but it feels really responsive and good. So all the attacks feel right. Oh, good. Yeah, I kind of need the sword. Thank you very much. So, I love how he's like, oh, something terrible must have happened. Here, you have a sword. You go do it. I'm too old. I will not betray your trust, sir. You gave me this sword, and I will use it with all of the best intents and purposes. I will not ruin everything. I'm going to destroy your house. Smash your things. Smash your things. That's fun. Okay, let's go. Save a person. Where's the sign? Signs. So now we can do all sorts of things. Cuts down trees. We can smash open pots. We can collect rupees. We got all sorts of opportunities now. Let's go. I think there's some signs over there. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Here we go. What else? I mean, I'm just happy to be here. It's late. I am kind of tired, I will admit, but I'm happy to be playing this. I didn't realize until like years later that you could like zoom in and look at the pirate ship and see them all talking. So this is cool. Depending on how you slice, you can cut different ways off of the signs. Isn't that cool? Now I can't read it, of course, but there was nothing useful on there. So here's the reason that we needed that sword. Because we can't get to the forest without cutting through these trees. I don't know who planted them there. It was probably to keep all the children out. I mean, there's a lot of kids on this island, so I guess that was probably the point. You know, I just thought about the fact that, you know, Link and his sister live with their grandma, which is not, like, necessarily a bad thing, but the question is then, where are their parents? Were they adventurers? Were they sailors? Like, what's their story? I would love to know, but we never will, and that's just the way Legend of Zelda games are, and that's fine. Even like the feel of these rope bridges, like they feel like unsteady and swingy. Love it. Love it. So good. Everything about this. I'm gonna say I'm gonna tell you now, I'm gonna be gushing about this game the whole time we're playing, because I do just love everything about it. Alright, we get our first taste of fighting now. So this is Bokoblin, I think it is. And they're pretty common in most Zelda games. Just your standard run-of-the-mill enemy. Nothing too special. I will check out this though, because check it out. A lot of crawling in this game. Kind of odd, but you know, I guess that's just the style of things. All right. We'll be able to come back here later once we have some bombs. All right, we gotta get to this. So here we go. Uh-oh. Now clearly something is wrong, because they were like, this is peaceful times. We don't have to worry about fighting monsters and stuff like that. But it's like, clearly the monsters are back, because they're here causing a ruckus. But luckily, I'm here to destroy them. Fantastic. What's up? It smells like burning. Oh, my wife's taking a bath. It's probably probably some candles and other things. I don't know. This is such a great character. Tetra is awesome. Just kind of snotty and you know, like just in control. This little kid who just runs the whole ship. Like, it's wild to think. And they're totally fine with it. And it's not even that they like follow her because of like some specific reason. It's just she just became the leader, and that's fine. And it's like, yeah, 10-year-old kid leading a band of pirates, sure, why not? He's just like, what about this guy? And forget him. Moving along. And here we go. Here's what sets it all into motion. What's up, baby sister? Why did you come up here? I cut the trees. That doesn't mean that you're allowed to come up. They were there for a reason. And now you've doomed yourself. Got a headache there for that zooming, swirling motion. Aww. That sound. That's so great that he like goes and tries to... I don't get... She calls me a kid. She's like... I feel like it's like the My Little Pony joke. Don't worry, one day you'll grow up to be just like me. I'm older than you. I mean, for all we know, Link could be older than her. I don't know. Maybe the age is 12. You know, boys hit puberty later, so maybe he just hasn't had his growth spurt yet. Yeah, we don't care about your sister. Birdman. What's up, Harvey? Yeah, so this is you know, each game has a little different backgrounds and different characters and all that. In this game, one of the main other races of people that we deal with are these guys, the Rito. They're kind of the main focus. I think this was the first game they were in. I think they were in Zelda 2, but they were enemies, and that really doesn't count because that is a whole different style. In the same way that like Zoras were the water enemies in the first Legend of Zelda, and then they were different in other games. So, yeah. So, yeah, the bird came and took my sister, thinking that she was the pirate. So, yeah, and now I want to go save the world, because that's just what I do. Yeah, I totally saved you. So quit treating me like a little kid. Yeah, so the Ritos are, and like I said, this comes after Ocarina of Time. And according to the lore of this, basically, the Ritos evolved out of the Zoras, because we'll see later on that there's basically only one Zora in the game, and it's and they say that their descendants became the Ritos, which is weird that the world was flooded and the oceans are you know what, the Zoras have a weird way of doing things, because just like in Breath of the Wild, where they're like, well, if this rain keeps coming, all of the waterways will flood and Hyrule will be covered in water. And it's like, you guys are fish people. You literally thrive in this. You could become the dominant species. Why don't you want to just let that happen? This guy. No more dirty underpants. Yep, I get to be the swabby. Okay, so I need to go get a shield. Where did we see a shield? I'm sorry. It's late. I've done a lot of recordings today, and I slept weird last night. I slept good last night, but it was weird. Like, way too early. I woke up... It's 10 at night. I woke up at 5 in the morning today for no reason. So I'm just, yeah, you could say that. She's playing with the gulls in heaven. What in the world? Grandma, have you seen the shield? The really good one. The tiny wooden one. Oh. Playing this, I can't help but think of just all the Game Grumps stuff. Because now all I can imagine is her being like, no, don't leave me. I gotta go save her, bro. I'll be dead soon. And just I can't. I've watched those. I've watched like the compilations of the Game Grumps so many times, and this is one of my favorites. I mean, you know, Wind Waker was one of my favorites, so clearly the Game Grumps playthrough was also a popular one. So, though I know a lot of people like that one. There was a lot of good that came out of that series. Hey, it's gonna be okay, Grandma. I'm gonna go rescue her. Okay. Hey, can I take some of your soup? Please, I want your soup. We do want the soup. Later on, we'll be back for soup. That soup is magical. I love the Yahtzee review, and he's like, Grandma, you're giving out soup. You're gonna destroy the potions market with your superpowered soup. All right, I got a sword. I got a shield. I have a full bait bag. Oh. Nope. Keep messing up buttons. Okay, full bait bag. And I think we're good to go. So let's get out of here. What do you say? You know what? It's gonna be fine. Quit picking on me. Yeah, I don't got anything else I can do here. So let's get moving. Enjoy a nice cutscene. I would love to think that they're all like, do you really have to ring the gong? Like, can you put the gong away? And he's like, it's traditional. We have to ring the gong. No, dude, you just like to hit the gong. Goodbye, everybody. Send our kids more sticks. Where did they get that stick? None of the palm trees have branches that look like that. Send more sticks for my child to play with. Bye, Grandma. She can't even see over the railing. She's so tiny. Those railings aren't for the kids. They're for Grandma. Don't fall over the edge, Grandma. Dude, seriously, can you just let this kid say goodbye? I'm just trying to be a good pirate. Come on. Alright, no, I'm gonna be just fine. We're gonna rock this. Got some traveling to do. Gonna do some sailing across the seas. Of course, you can't see anything. You're kind of in open water for this part. There's no actual islands that you run into, but lots of pirates you can hang out with. I don't need to talk to all of them. They all got their own personality, although I am going to go up and see my favorite of the pirate gang. I forget their names. Again, if I took pictures of them, I would know, but I don't. So I'm just gonna say hi to this guy. I think the little guy's name is Nico. I forget. I don't know. Fine. That guy's the lookout. Alright. Let's go do stuff. So we are reporting to Nico, the little guy who was celebrating not having to clean underwear anymore. Ooh, what's this room? Ooh. I don't know what they were going for with that sound. I mean, well, I think I know exactly what they were going for with that posture and that voice. Maybe a little too on the nose there. Kind of an offensive stereotype. Guess we're gonna have to cancel Zelda. No more Legend of Zelda. Inappropriate. I think we're gonna be fine. Okay, This one? Huh. Huh. I should be able to do everything right on this. Pretty straightforward. Okay, yes. The platforms rise. Of course, everything is a tutorial right in the beginning, even though I know how to do everything. This is a cool mechanic, and I love how this evolves later on. Like, you learn how to do the swinging and all that, so when you get the grappling hook, you don't have to learn how to use the momentum. Like, you already know how to use momentum. You don't have to relearn it. So that's kind of the nice thing with this game. Like, there are so many things that they teach you that get implemented later in different ways. So there's transformations of what you can do with things, which is nice. So what do you think, sir? 1 year before you can make it all the way here. Alright, I'm going to time this. Put these down first to give us our full chance. Alright, I'm timing this. 41 minutes and 30 seconds. How far are... Oop. Oh. Nope. I already screwed up. Well, if you expected me to take a whole year to do it, I'm not gonna get it on my first try. You silly little raccoon. No, it looks more like a chipmunk. Yeah, that's the type of vermin you are. Just a nosy little chipmunk. Whew, almost overjumped it again. There we go. Gotta concentrate. No. Too far again. Figures. I was doing so good, I got overconfident. Alright. Well, this is going slightly longer than I thought it would. But it's still not gonna be a year, so I guess we're doing alright. The gentle swaying of everything in the ship is such a nice touch. Again, seriously, this game, like, everything from, like, the lanterns having a little, a moth floating around on it. It's like, and, the little, like, distortion of the air with the heat coming from the candles. Like, there's just so many little details in this game that really I don't think they would be able to have without it being this cel-shaded style. Alright, timed it. Alright, that just about 2 minutes. I think we did a little better than his expectation of an entire year. So I will count that as a victory. Yeah. You're gonna give me your treasure, sir. I'm robbing you blind. Alright, Nico, get out of the way. Give me that chest. What do we got in here? You know, Breath of the Wild, I did miss the that build-up of the chest opening. Ooh, that's exactly the sound you think when you see that bag. Alright, so I think we're going to wrap up once we get to the Forsaken Fortress. So we'll get through this little cutscene coming up, and then we'll save up for the day. I think this is a good break point. Alrighty. Don't have to do anything, just have to follow along. You know, it's funny when there's a second playthrough of this game, and not much is different from it except that you wear your blue pajamas throughout the whole thing, and also you start with deluxe Picto Box. So completing the art gallery thing or whatever is a lot easier, and also you can get an early start on some quests, like you can get a picture of the moon in here when it's a full moon, which you can use to give to a guy later on. So there's little things like that that just kind of add to the game. Nothing significant. There's no huge changes to the gameplay on the second playthrough, but that's fine. I mean, this game is good enough to hold up on its own. I know people didn't like the fetch quests later in the game, but you know, very few games are genuinely perfect, except for maybe like Stardew Valley and Portal. I would probably put this game in my top 5 games of my absolute favorites. I would say Portal 2, Stardew Valley, Binding of Isaac, Firewatch, and then a tie between this and Breath of the Wild. In no particular order, I would say. All of them are favorites for their own reasons. They're very different games. But if anyone was to be number 1, it would honestly probably either be... It might be this, actually. For the longest time, this was. And I'd say now it's just that it's that in between. Because I can't name a favorite. They're like, oh, we can't get close, so what do? We'll just throw you in a barrel. It's cool. The face of determination and also terror. That is the appropriate response to being flung through the air. Link should be dead. Good thing he fell in the water. If he had collided with that stone, that's just like, well, that's the end. Goodbye, Link. Alright, so we're at the Forsaken Fortress. So this is where I will wrap up for the day. We'll start back on this this adventurous adventure next. Well, I'll get this little message here. Yeah, you messed up. Yeah, a little bit. I crashed into a wall at like terminal velocity. We got is a Sheikah stone. They don't actually say it's a Sheikah stone, but as many of the YouTube theory Legend of Zelda guys have stated, there are clearly links to the Sheikah in this game. You just don't know it. But yeah, so yeah, that's where we'll leave off today. If you like this, make sure you leave a like and a comment. If you want to share this around, cool. If you think my stuff is actually entertaining, tell your friends, whatever, or tell your enemies. I don't care. Maybe they'll like it. Either way, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you guys next time with more Zelda. All right, I'll see you next time. Bye.